Hello and welcome to One India News. I am Akash bringing you the day's highlight of the Tokyo Olympics 2020. And what a day for India! Not one but two great wins for India. And let's start with the one that made everybody happy and the match that everybody was eyeing at. And it was PV Sindhu who was playing the match today for the bronze medal and she won. And what a great day for India. Now, she scripted history by becoming the first Indian woman to collect two medals at Olympic after defeating China's He Bingjiao 21-13, 21-15 in the bronze medal match. Now, with this win, Sindhu becomes the second Indian after Satish Kumar to win two individual Olympic medals. She had won a silver in the last Olympics at Rio after losing in the finals to Carolina Marin, and Sindhu had earlier lost to world number one Tai Tunzing in the last of four on Saturday. Now, Sindhu didn't drop a single match at this year's Olympics in the five match that she won, and her 10-match win at the Olympic are most for an Indian badminton player. Now, Saina Nehwal, who won the bronze medal at the London Olympics in 2012, and the only other Indian badminton player to medal at the Olympics is second with 9 matches. Now, Sindhu set the tone of the match early, and the Chinese player was playing catch up throughout as Indian player Sindhu almost led from the start to the finish. Now, though he drew a level a couple of times in the opening game, but her slow start seems to have costed her in this match. Now, having suffered a heartbreaking loss to China's Chinese Taipei's Tai Xingyun in the semifinals on Saturday, Sindhu came out with a purpose on Sunday and stamped her authority in the bronze medal match right from the start. Now, she sped to a 4-0 lead, putting down an early marker. Now, He Bingjiao crawled her way back to make it 5-5 and then made it to 6-5 to lead in the match for the very first time. Now, after that, Sindhu rode back to life, leaving her Chinese opponent scrambling against and around the court. Some more authoritative shot, and that helped Sindhu put a score of 11-8 ahead at the mid-game interval for the first game. Not only were Sindhu's dominant smashes causing a problem for the Chinese player, but her ability to retrieve made sure that that the Chinese player had to work doubly hard to win any points. Now, Sindhu's power and her guile proved too much for Bi Jingjiao as India took the first game 21-13, and like in the first game, Sindhu was quick to come out of the block and all comes guns blazing in the second and took a 4-1 lead and going into the open for an 11-8 lead in the mid-break. Now, He Bingjiao showed some fight to make 11-11, but then Sindhu once again up the ante and she pulled away from the Chinese player, though the Chinese player did try to stay in touch, but Sindhu was not having any of it, and the Indian star made it to 19-15 to before winning two more consecutive points to finish things in style and helping India win another medal at the Tokyo Olympics 2020. So good news coming in on a Sunday. Now moving on, let's go to hockey over here. Also in the men's quarterfinal, India beats Great Britain by 3-1. Now determined the Indian men's hockey team advanced to the Olympic semifinals for the very first time in 4 decades. Now, after beating Great Britain 3-1 in the quarterfinals, a triumph which leaves the side within touching distance of a medal that have proved elusive to them for over 4 decades. Now, the 8-time former Olympic champions scored 3 field goals through Dilpreet Singh, Gurjit Singh, and Hardik Singh to seal the win. Great Britain's lone goal was scored by Sam Ward from a penalty corner in the 45th minute. Now India will take on world champions Belgium in the semi-finals on Tuesday. Now India's last of the 8 Olympic gold medals came way back in 1980 Moscow Games, but there were no semi-finals in that kind of an edition, as only 6 teams were participating in that event. Now, the virtue of that, India now have a 5-4 win-loss record over Great Britain in the Olympic Games. Now, in the Sunday match, the Great Britain, enjoyed an early share of exchange, earning their first penalty corner as early as the 3rd minute, but India defended well to keep the danger away. Now the Indians got their footing into the match as the time went on, and they took the lead in the 17th minute. In the 7th minute, through Dilpreet, who pushed the ball in past the Great Britain goalkeeper after being fed by Simranjeet Singh. Now, it was Simranjeet Singh who created the chance after he stole the ball from the Great Britain defender just outside the lattice circle. 2 minutes into the first quarter, Indian custodian PR Shrijesh made fine reflex to save a goal from the Great Britain. Now the Indians didn't let their rival settle down, and they doubled their ante and their goals also by a second one in the second quarter, and all thanks to Gurjant over here. It was Hardik who created the opportunity by intercepting the pass just outside the Great Britain D, and then and then it was just Gurjant who just put the ball into the net, who kept his calm and just got the ball out of the opposition's goalkeeper's reach. Now in the 35th minute, Gurjant had another chance to extend the lead, but it was very nicely saved by the British goalkeeper over there. Now thereafter, it was all Great Britain as they passed numbers to search for the goal, leading by 2 goals. Now the Indians dropped back and tried to defend the lead, but the move proved costly as a minute from the end of the 3rd quarter, Great Britain scored a goal. They've got back-to-back penalties, 4 back-to-back actually penalty corners, which helped them to get 1 goal. With just 15 more minutes remaining and just a goal behind, now Great Britain went on the offensive in the final quarter, throwing number into their attacks as India struggled to control the onslaught. The Great Britain succeeded in their effort as they earned 3 more penalty corners in the match, but it was redoubtable Shrijesh who rose to the occasion, pulled off saves after saves to keep his side ahead in this match. So what a great match there for Team India as they progress into the semi-finals of the Olympic hockey men's game. Now moving on into boxing, over here Satish Kumar has crashed out. Now he lost 5-0 to the reigning world champion of Uzbekistan in the men's super heavyweight quarterfinal, missing out on a medal. Now a win would have assured Satish a medal, as there are no bronze medal playoffs in boxing, but it was a pretty sad day for him. Now let's talk about equestrian, and over here eventing cross country event over here. Fouaad Mirza was participating, and he is on the 22nd after 2 rounds of the event, so not a good day for him. Also talking about golf over here, men's individual stroke play over here, Anirban Lahiri finished and he tied on 42nd position, whereas Udayan Mane finished 56th position. So not a good day as far as boxing and golf is concerned for India. So that is how India's day for today was. 2 great matches for India. PV Sindhu, she clinched the bronze medal at Tokyo Olympics, becoming the first female badminton player to do such a feat. And then of course the Indian hockey team has now moved into the semi-finals. Now talking about some international stories, and Italy's Lamont Markel Jacob outshines the field of unusual suspects to claim the shocking gold in the men's 100-meter at the Tokyo Olympics on Sunday. Now, 26-year-old Jacob timed a European record of 9.80 seconds, with American Fred Kearney taking the silver, and 9.84 second in one of the most understated major championship 100-meter race in the recent time. Now dressed in light blue singlet and Lycra shorts, the US-born Jacob in the lane number 3 made a great start, held on to his nerve throughout the drive phase, and powered through to the line. Now Jacob joyously ran into the arms of his Italian teammate, who had just shared gold in the men's high jump and was waiting at the finish line. Now the Tokyo Olympics are the first since Athens 2004 to take place without the amazing Usain Bolt, who went on to win 3 consecutive Olympic 100-meter titles in Beijing, London, and Rio de Janeiro, as well as 3 straight 200-meter crowns. Now, moving on, some controversy always keeps on happening in the Olympics, and this time around it was American swimmer Lily King who doubled down on criticism of Russian athletes hours after president of the Russian Olympic Committee said that his team's medal are the best answer to the critics who questioned why the country is allowed to compete following doping scandals. Now, King, who won a silver and a bronze in the Tokyo, said there are a lot of people here who should not be here. Now, King made this statement seating next to Ryan Murphy, another US swimmer who seemed to have take aim this week at a country that has repeatedly run afoul of the doping rules. Now, her comments came hours after ROC president said that critics supported that a matter of fact our athletes can't compete without doping now, but that Russian athletes in Tokyo have proved that to the oppositions that not just with words but with their deeds and the results that they can do something absolutely amazing. So, well, that is what they have said. Another great match that happened today. It was Alexander Zverev who brushed aside Karen Karanov in straight sets on Sunday to seal the men's single title at the Tokyo Olympics and win Germany's first tennis gold since 1992. Now, the 4th seed who ended Novak Djokovic's golden Grand Slam bid in the semifinals produced a dominant display to win 6-3, 6-1 after just 79 minutes on the court. Now, Zverev becomes the only second German to win an Olympic single gold after Sophie Graf in 1988, while Boris Becker and Michael Stich took the men's double crown 4 years later. Now, the world number 5 is still waiting for a maiden Grand Slam title after several misses, including the one when he blew off 2 sets lead to lose to Dominic Thiem in the last year's US Open. Now, Zverev made short work in the final, crushing 6 aces and 16 winners past his overwhelming opponent. So what a great day there for so many great players as far as Alexander Zverev, and also for Italy's Lamont Markel Jacob, who was basically an underdog and won the men's 100 meters gold there for his country. So that's all we have today in the updates for the Tokyo Olympics 2020. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, then don't forget to share it with your friends. And apart from that, if you haven't subscribed to One India News YouTube channel as of yet, please do so by hitting the subscribe button, and also don't forget to click the bell icon so that you can get the notifications for all the videos that we post on our channel. Well, till next